We support the big dreams of Bison athletes. If you believe it, you can achieve it. Geisinger is the official sports medicine and orthopedics provider of the Bucknell Bison.
Today, we're in the herd with track and field. 3 Bison student-athletes are taking their talents to the next level, the NCAA East Prelims. Freshman Alex Lee will compete in the 400 meters after winning that race in her first ever Outdoor Patriot League championship.
I have a love-hate relationship with the 400. It's really difficult, but I think that's why I like it. I think people are scared and intimidated by the 400, but I like it because it's a challenge.
Lee made the NCAA qualifying mark late in the spring, and she feels that's due to her expanding her endurance levels.
Towards the beginning of the year, especially in the winter, I was kind of dying out towards the end of the 400, but as I worked on my endurance, when I got to the bigger championship meets, I felt like I actually had a kick at the end, and I think that's what separated me from the other competitors.
Bison Associate Head Coach Richard Alexander says that Alex has done what it has taken to get to the NCAAs.
I will admit at the beginning of the year I did not think we'd be here with Alex Lee, so I apologize to her if she takes offense to that, but definitely she put in the work to get here, and I'm excited. It's our 3rd year in a row. I think we've had a freshman at the first round, so for our program things are looking up, and so excited to see where things go.
Alexander says that the goal with the Bucknell track and field program is getting more and more athletes to the NCAA postseason.
Certainly, hopefully we can make it the norm. Hopefully we can get more and more kids there. Again, every year we've kind of gotten more kids going there, so definitely looking up and up for our program, and hopefully we can continue that on.
Throws coach Ryan Protzman once again has javelin throwers Brylee Tereska and Evelyn Bliss traveling to the East Prelims. For Tereska, this will be her 3rd appearance in the NCAAs, and she believes that her prior visits have prepared her well for this year to move on from the prelims.
I think this year it'll take at least 50, maybe 51 meters to go, and I feel like I have a big one coming, so ready to peak at the right time, hopefully. Just ready for a big throw.
Tereska says that one thing she is focused on is the possibility of rain at the preliminary site of Jacksonville, Florida.
In Florida, I feel like it could rain every single day, and that could be for 5 minutes or it could be all day. So definitely getting comfortable with that too. This spring when it rained, we came out here, practice, got comfortable with that. So I feel like very well prepared going into this week.
Evie Bliss earned 2nd-team All-America honors last year, so she has high hopes this week in the prelims.
I look at it as I want to compete well. I want to be up there with the girls that I know I'm capable of competing with, and whether that's first or making top 12, as long as I get to move on, I'm counting that as a win.
Bliss says she believes that last season's experience should prove to be helpful for this year.
I just know what to expect this year. Last year I was going in a little bit blind, but this year I know what to expect and know what to expect of myself.
Bliss has a very heavy schedule this summer, competing in the University World Championships in Germany and the USA Nationals in Eugene, Oregon. Protzman says that this will also be his 3rd time coaching Bucknell throwers in the NCAAs.
Doesn't matter if you're the coach or the athlete, experience is everything. So being that this is the 3rd consecutive year going to this meet with Brylee, qualifying all 3 years, that you do know what to expect, just like we were talking about Jacksonville, humidity, air's a little different than it is in Kentucky. So that's a little different there. You know what to expect, kind of marks that are going to get you through.
He says that they could have easily had 3 or maybe even all 4 of their javelin throwers in the NCAA postseason.
The 4 of these ladies, Evie, Brylee, Maddie, Melissa, they kind of work together, they motivate each other, and, I think that's why that group is successful.
Tereska, Bliss, and Lee will all compete on Thursday in Jacksonville, Florida, and could make it onto the finals on Saturday.